You've been scrolling through endless listings, trying to picture a screen that feels like a theater but doesn't turn your living room into a permanent home theater installation. You want something that actually fits on a side table, throws a picture big enough for a family movie night, and stays reliable when you move it from the bedroom to the balcony. You're not after a gadget that's all specs on paper, you need a projector that lives up to the promise of easy, immersive, worth the money. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. When I started looking at portable laser projectors, the first thing that tripped me up was the trade-off between brightness and size. A tiny unit can be perfect for a dorm or a backyard, but if it can't punch through everyday ambient light, you end up dimming the lights and losing the casual vibe you wanted. The Epson EpiqVision Mini EF12 tries to balance those two worlds. Its 1000 lumens of combined color and white brightness isn't the highest you'll find in a full-size home theater projector, but it's a solid middle ground for a room where you can control the lighting a bit. In a darkened bedroom, the image stretches comfortably to 150 inches with vivid colors that hold up even after an hour of binge-watching. In a bright kitchen during the day, the picture still shows detail, though you'll notice the whites lose a bit of pop compared to a dedicated cinema-grade lamp. What really sets the EF12 apart from other mini projectors is the 3-chip 3 LCD engine. Most compact projectors rely on a single DLP chip, which can introduce the rainbow effect that some viewers find distracting. Epson's true 3-chip design means each primary color is handled separately, delivering full 100% RGB coverage. In practice, that translates to more accurate skin tones in a family photo slideshow and richer blues when you fire up a sci-fi game. The adaptive scene color correction does a quiet job too. The projector constantly analyzes the image and tweaks the hue and saturation on the fly, so you're not stuck manually adjusting a picture mode every time you switch from a documentary to a high-contrast action film. Sound is another area where the Mini EF12 tries to be a one-stop solution. Most portable projectors ship with a tiny tinny speaker that barely fills a room, forcing you to buy a separate soundbar. Epson partnered with Yamaha to embed a custom-designed audiophile speaker system inside the same chassis. In a small living room, the Yamaha audio is surprisingly full-bodied, delivering enough bass to feel the rumble in a car chase without distortion. If you're planning a backyard movie night with a few friends, the built-in sound still holds up, though you'll eventually want a Bluetooth speaker for a true party atmosphere. The good news is the unit includes Bluetooth, so pairing an external speaker is painless. The built-in Android TV platform is a convenience that can be a double-edged sword. On the plus side, you get a remote that works with voice search, a library of Google Play apps, and the ability to stream Netflix, Disney+, or YouTube without an extra box. I tested it with the Netflix app for a couple of evenings and the navigation was smooth, though the App Store feels a little lighter than what you'd see on a Fire TV or a Roku. If you already own a streaming stick, you might find the Android TV interface redundant, but for anyone who wants a truly all-in-one device that plugs straight into the wall, it's a genuine time saver. Now let's talk about the practical side of setting it up. The EF12 is about the size of a small laptop and weighs roughly 2.5 kilograms, so it slides onto a bookshelf, a coffee table, or even the back of a TV stand. The lens has a fixed throw ratio, which means you need to be about 1.5 to 2.5 meters away to hit that 100-inch sweet spot. There's no motorized zoom or lens shift, so you'll have to position the unit carefully if you're working with limited space. The keystone correction works up to 15 degrees, which is decent for a quick bedside setup, but if you're trying to mount it on the ceiling, you'll run into limitations. The power cord is fairly short, so you'll need a nearby outlet or an extension cord, something to keep in mind if you're planning a portable outdoor setup. Who should actually consider buying the Mini EF12? First, renters who can't drill holes for a permanent mount but still want a big screen experience. Second, families that enjoy movie nights in a darkened room and appreciate the convenience of built-in sound and streaming without extra hardware. Third, casual gamers who play on consoles in a dim living area and want a larger canvas without splurging on a full-size projector. If you travel a lot and need a device that fits into a carry-on bag, the compact form factor makes it a viable travel companion for hotel rooms with blackout curtains. Who might want to walk away? If your primary viewing space is a bright living room with large,